kind of nice when the Yankees give a couple guys a day off and they still win, right? I had some people in comments earlier today saying, "Hey, bonehead Boone putting out a JV lineup and blah blah blah." No Judge, no Stanton. They still won. Beat the Royals 4-2. They played small ball. Carlos Rodon is now 9-2. Okay, he beat Seth Lugo. It's also 9-2. So 7 innings, 1 run ball, and then bullpen came in. Ian Hamilton came in through an inning, and then Mike Tonkin came in through a clean ninth. So Tonkin is he's actually redeemed himself pretty good. So, and I'm not surprised he was going to outlast Dennis Santana. I'd said that earlier, and they DFA Dennis Santana yesterday. So, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's celebrate this Yankees win. Jackson House, Jonathan, Stephen B, Greg. Who else with Consigliettes here? There he is. There he is. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Jake Boss is in the house. Lou is in the house. Soto played. He's DH today. Yep. You got a hit too, man. My man Maz is in the building too. Daniel Berry, Sunil's in the house. Yeah. What's going on, John Satiro? What's good, my man? Yeah. Tiffany Johnson. Hello. How are you? Richard Lewis. What's good? Tell him, man. Yankees won again. I think that's now they're 47-21, I think. Not too bad. But you have to fire Boone and fire Cashman. Yeah, exactly, Billy. You had some people earlier, pounding Boone for putting out this lineup. Got to give Judge a day off on occasion, Stanton a day off on occasion. And, Soto came back in DH. So the Yankees lineup is still good enough. Still good enough. So, it's crazy. I'll say this. I'm going to point this out. By the way, smash the like button, gang. Let's try to get to 100 likes as quickly as we can. It's always greatly appreciated. I'll say this. Okay? I put out a video this morning. I don't know if you saw it, but I thank Aaron Boone. Not Aaron Boone. Aaron Judge for standing up for Trent Grisham the other day. It's funny how people are, and check out the video because people in the comments are like, it's all right to boo and whatever we do, it's in Trent Grisham has little feelings hurting. First of all, we didn't hear a word from Trent Grisham. Not a word. Aaron Judge decided to stand up for his teammate. Period. Right? Period. So, and so for some reason that rubbed some people the wrong way. My man NFE's in the building too. It was since when did decent make you a weak person? Standing up for his teammates. They are a team. And standing up for Grisham is not attacking Soto. He was just standing up for his teammate. That's what captains do. Right? Being decent doesn't make you weak. Just like being an a-hole doesn't make you tough or strong or manly or an alpha or being real or whatever. Right? Ignorance is not a virtue. It's not telling it like it is or being real. No, I thank him for standing up for his teammate. That reminds me of when Giancarlo Stanton stood up for IKF last year. Did the same thing. You stand up for your teammate, you stand up for the little guy. You get my respect, man. My respect. And he's a total pro, Judge. Total pro. No. Yeah. New streak to start. Yeah, right. I hope he's going to start a new streak. That's right. Rodon definitely was fantastic tonight. 7 innings and 1 run ball. Yeah, he did. Well, exactly, Billy. I read something you mentioned earlier. I don't know if Jeter would have done that either. I don't know if Jeter would have done that. So, and Judge stood up and he called out the fans. They were, essentially just like slapping, it's like a slap in the face to, according to he said, according to him, it was a slap in the face to Grisham. We didn't hear anything from Grisham, but and again, you want to be pissed off. Don't be pissed off at me for reporting it. Be pissed off at Aaron Judge for standing up for his teammate. If you're not pissed off at him, why are you pissed at me for reporting it? I don't understand that, which is crazy. But that's what he did, and good for him. Good for him. You know what? Yeah, Lou. Yeah, 50,000 people chanting is a little disrespectful. Yeah, it is a little disrespectful. And again, Grisham didn't throw a tantrum. He didn't cry. He didn't nothing. He just hit a home run. But he put him ahead with the 3-run shot. He shoved, right? So, but this is him, and this is captain stuff right here. So kudos to Judge For that. I don't know what you folks think, whether you folks agree or disagree. I mean, it's you're entitled to whatever you believe on this. But what's up, Dev? Ed. But again, like Grisham plays, he starts to play better. This is the first time that he's not been a starter. He's been like a backup. He's been a fourth outfielder. And people also, simply keep in mind too, people want to get rid of him for Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez is going to sit too if he comes up here. Huh? Lorenzo, you know who needs to stand up for Caitlin Clark? Maybe her teammates, maybe some of the other players. But Caitlin Clark has taken all the heat she's getting, taking it in stride, acting like a grown up. Maybe it gives her a chance to rest and recuperate, and she'll come back even better next time. So but she's getting a lot of she's like a magnet for heat and for whatever else. You got a lot of the girls that are territorial that think she's coming in because she has a lot of hype attached to her. It was almost the same thing as LeBron James when he came in with a boatload of hype. But the fact is, like, she made the WNBA draft the most watched draft. She's the most popular basketball player in the world, male or female. She is. So she's done enough to stand. She's acting like a grown up, standing up for herself. But you know what? People want to hate, they're gonna hate, right? Exactly, Bucka. This is why Judge the captain. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they did win by small ball, Pete. Yeah, you got that right. And a save by Donkin. That's right. Yeah. Exactly. Got that right, Dang. Solid depth. Yep. 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 No, not bad at all, Brandon Moore. Not bad at all. They won. Period. And Kansas City is a good team. It's a good team. He is a good team. And again, Rodon is 9-2 now. Can't really ask for anything more from Rodon right now. He's playing awesome. You know. But yeah, Grisham, he does what he needs to do, man. A lot of people keep saying, I understand Dominguez is playing well in AAA. Good for him. But you're going to call him up here. Who are you going to sit? You're not going to sit Verdugo. They're not going to sit Judge. They're not going to sit Soto. So where is he going to play? People keep saying release Stanton. They're not going to release Stanton. Need a lot of money for Dominguez. They're not going to do that. So it doesn't make any sense to call him up if he's not going to play every day. A platoon role is not playing every day. I'd rather keep him in AAA, let him continue to recover and get better and develop. And if Verdugo walks next year, he can replace Alex Verdugo in the outfield. Period. Instead of creating Alex Verdugo's, he's done so much for this team's mojo and energy, and he's been fantastic for this team. I'm not going to mess with the chemistry just because people want Jason Dominguez back. That's not fair. And Shaq, yeah, Alec Manoa, UCL surgery. Yep, he's done for the year. Yes, indeed. And this is not Rich. They're not going to find a way to IL Stanton if he's healthy, just to bring Dominguez up. They're not. They're not going to do that, man. They're not going to dirtbag Stanton just to bring up the Martian. They're not going to do that. Especially when Stanton is on par. He's on track to get 35 plus home runs too. So yes, exactly, Ken. Gresham. He's a Gold Glove in center field. Yep, him and Alex Verdugo. They have two elite defensive outfielders, and those Grisham and Verdugo, new guys this year, are them. Judge is a great defender too. Soto's been pretty stellar this year too. But Grisham is Gold Glove. So is Verdugo. That's good stuff. Hmm. Whatever we get from offensively, we get from offensively. He's a solid veteran too. He's a good player. You know, just quietly does his thing. You know. Yeah, Robert. She's not on the Olympic team. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe she needs to rest. She had a long. She played. She went right from college in Iowa to WNBA. Maybe she needs a little bit of a break in the 4 years, and she's took it in stride too. She's excited to root for because you got Diana Taurasi and all these other girls, Sue Bird and blah. She's not going to step on these girls' toes. These girls are veterans, They're already being, well, Dana Taurasi, they're being very territorial. So let them do that. I mean, when they're, I mean, Caitlin Clark is, they're going to be the biggest female basketball player in the world next year. So that's just, and people can hate on that all they want. You know, yeah, good. Yeah, good. I'm glad fans say, yeah, good for him. Good for him. Yeah, no, sports good. Good. Holmes pitched like 24, 25 pitches. He was in 3 of the last 4 games, Holmes, so I'm glad they gave him a night off. That's good. Lapari. Yeah. The AL East seems to be a two-team race. Yankees Orioles. Exactly, Buckeye. They only seem to come out when the Yankees lose, right? And then they have their talking points. Yeah. When the Yankees win, they're winning a heck of a lot this year. The Trolls tend to stay home. Yes, and they did win Demon D with small ball. Yes, they did. But amen, Buckeye. Yeah, I'm glad we're amongst quite a few people who noticed this too. Javi, what's up? Yeah, great one for the Yankees. That's right, baby. That's right, man. Yeah, man. Brandon, stand up for your teammate. That's right, man. And they'll stand up for him too. That's why he's beloved in his team. Garrett Cole stands up for his teammates. That's why he's beloved in his team. You know what? Exactly, Billy. It doesn't do him any good to have him up here sitting. I'd rather him playing and continuing to develop in AAA. And when the time comes for him to take over and in the outfield, will. He will. He will. But they brought in Verdugo, and he's doing a hell of a lot to help this team. I'm not gonna mess that up. There's no way. Exactly, Consigliere. She she is. Oh man, it's true. It's true. Yeah. By the way, gang, hit those likes if you haven't hit that like button yet. Yeah, exactly. See, NFE's coming up to wisdom here, baby. DFA Stanton. Yeah, gotta eat that 98 million bucks, man. They're gonna eat it, man. You know? Do I think the Yankees are the best team in the AL? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Sports Guru. And yes, he did. Jemai Jones played well today. A couple hits, played good defense. He was solid, and DJ played some really good defense at first base today too. Yeah, Coconuts is in the house. Yankees too. Yeah, yeah, man. Yankees too, man. Welcome to the 161, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's give Yankees two a good warm welcome here. What's good? Yeah, Clemenza. I like the NBA of the Jordan era. I don't really care for the NBA now. It's just not as aggressive, not as rough, not as feisty. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. There are some good players, but it just doesn't do it for me anymore. But yeah, no, you got that's right. Nothing wrong with small ball at all. And I agree with D Train too. Player of the game, Carlos Rodon, baby. 48 wins. 48 and 21. It's fan freaking tastic. Fan freaking tastic. We'll see. Coconuts. Rodon's looking pretty good this year right now. I'll take it. And they might have. They may have won another game or so if Soto been in the series, but I'm glad they gave him a rest. Honestly, like I'm glad they gave him a break. So, and rather than forcing and having him miss weeks and whatever, I'm glad they did what they did. And honestly, I don't care how the Dodgers play the Yankees in June. I care about how they play them in October. No, that's the one I'm looking for. But you have, dude. You have, yeah. Stephen B. Thank you, man. Some imparting some wisdom here. We got to fire Boone and Cashman. We want a game. We got to get rid of these guys, man. Yeah, yeah. I would agree too, Robert. I don't think we're going to see the Martian until the rosters expand. And remember, the rosters don't expand to 40 anymore. They go from 26 to 28. They only expand by two. Um, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm keeping tabs on this chat too. You know, bullpen, bench, corner infielder, and I think any corner infielder that gets probably going to be a bench piece. Um, I do think they'll add a bullpen guy. Who I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. You know, um, yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to do that. Kudos for outside the box thinking. I don't think they're going to put Judge at first. I'm not sure. Not yet. I think Judge is going to eventually transition to um, DH once Stanton goes, once he leaves. Uh, and Stanton's been healthy. Again, he's on pace for 35 home runs. Like, can't complain about that. Yeah, I think Verdugo will get one too. QO. The way he's playing, because I think he'll get a QO and he'll be able to probably garner a contract that's going to be bigger than a QO, so he'll probably turn it down. I was hoping for that situation to be Gleyber Torres' prognosis, but then doesn't look like it's happening. Honestly, it doesn't seem like it's happening. But yeah, exactly, Billy. Best team, yeah, yeah. The fact that we're doing all this stuff without Garrett Cole. Yeah, and we know Cole wants to be in there. We want him to be in there too. So, but they're hanging in there. No, no, the Martian's not going to replace any of these guys in the outfield. He's not this year. This year, yeah. But yeah. Welcome Yankees too. Welcome to the 161, bro. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would imagine I would have been. I would think the Yankees would have might have taken 2 out of 3 with Soto in there. But again, I don't really care now. I'm just glad that they rested him to get, and he looks healthy again. So that was the most important thing to me. Same go. I appreciate you, NFE, man. Same, yeah, man. If you guys and gals haven't seen, NFE in the strike zone, please show him some support when he goes live as well. He's another great channel. He's a fantastic host. He's one of my buddies, man. One of my good buddies, and I do consider him a good friend. So, and he's a fantastic Yankees content creator. Fantastic. Good peoples, man. Good peoples. We like to support good peoples. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're going to talk about. I'm not sure if they're going to add Pete. I have a feeling Pete Alonso is going to go to a team like. I do think he gets moved at the deadline. I think he's going to go to a team like Seattle, something like that. I'm working on my MLB trade deadline predictions now. Mm. I just hope I don't care who the Yankees play. I just hope, excuse me, that it's the Yankees in the World Series. I hope the Yankees are the American League representative in the World Series. 70 likes. All right, we need 30 to get to 100. Let's get it. Do I think the Yankees get rid of Bloom if they don't go to World Series? I don't know, Sports Guru. I don't know. He's done a pretty good job this year, so same here, brother. Man. Same here. You know that, brother. Yeah, Verdugo's. Yeah, he's an elite defensive outfielder. Yep, he's a solid player. Really solid player. Yep. But again, after this year too, the Marlins start to eat $10 million out of his contract every year after the season. So his contract becomes even lower in terms of Yankee output. It sounds as if they are, Wink. It sounds like the Mets are going to trade Pete Alonso. Yeah. Who do I think gets DFA'd when Frost gets back? It's a good question. I don't know. Piedmont, I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, I heard that too. The Cubs are discussing a Vlad Guerrero trade with the Blue Jays. Be a good get for them. I have him. I have him. I have the Cubs potentially acquiring someone else that's not Vlad. So it's going to be an interesting trade deadline. I think there's going to be some pieces that get moved that we probably don't think get moved. Well, would get moved, but I think it's going to be a pleasant surprise across the board. I think it's going to be a more fun deadline this year. I really do. Yeah, Rodon Coles, you got that right. 102 million on Stanton's deal. Yep. Yep. No, I'm not sure if the Cubs are going to reunion with Rizzo. I'm not sure that's going to happen. I think Rizzo's going to stay with the Yankees, and I think they're not going to exercise his team option for next year, and he'll walk. That's what I think. And I think they want to keep his veteran presence in the clubhouse. And he could be a backup first baseman. You can even play DJ at first base. You really could. And you could play Birdie at second if you move Torres. And maybe they'll get somebody like Ryan McMahon for third. Or something like that. I don't know. Hmm. Lou Trevino, I'm not sure. He was scheduled to come back, in July, but I don't know. Efros is scheduled, I think, ahead of Trevino. Yeah, next 3 years, Buckeye. The Marlins chip in. Um, they chip in 10 million a year of his contract for the next 3 years after this year, for the final 3 years of his contract. Yeah, yeah. Tampa Bay over the last 2 years of 20 million. Could you imagine that? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what they do. We'll see what these guys do. I mean, if you sweep the Royals, man, that's a pretty good. That'd be a pretty good series for the Yankees. And then they go to Fenway, I think, after that, and play the Red Sox. So yeah, 10 million. The according to the reports, the Marlins eat 10 million a year of Stanton's contract starting next year. Could be Rumfeld, yeah. Could be Ben Rice, yeah. And again, they could use Rizzo as a backup to ease these young kids into the position. So yeah, Birdie. I think Birdie's well. I don't think Birdie's gonna be back until July, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let me see. Let me see if I can pull up Stanton's contract here. Let's see. Uh, contract. Pull up Stanton's contract here. And this is true too, Ken. Yeah, if the Yankees DFA Stanton, if they get rid of him, then the Yankees have to eat that $30 million that the Marlins were going to give them. This is true. Yes, sir. Here we go. Spot track. Here we go. His contract. So after this year, he's got 3 years. He makes 32 million a year next year, and then it goes down to 19 and 26, 15 and 27, and then it's a club option in 28. for 15 million. So essentially, that's what it is. And I don't, I doubt they would exercise the club option. I really doubt. So Buckeye, you're a legend, man. Get to 10 memberships. My, this is the king of Texas right here, folks. If those that want to be a member, the 161 family, Texas Buckeye was kind enough to give 10 memberships. Anybody be sure to thank the Buckeye. 2026, Jonathan. And no, you're right about when it starts. It's right here. He gets paid 32 million next year in 25, and then it goes down to 19 and 26, and then goes down to 15 and 27. So, yep. If he's traded, then any team that he's traded to has to assume that money, if that's part of the contract. When you trade him, the team that acquires him generally assumes the money. If you DFA him or release him, then the Yankees have to eat all that money. And it also cuts the Marlins off the hook for the 30 million that they would be paying the Yankees. Gets them off the hook. And I don't think the Yankees are going to eat that 30 million for no reason. Yeah. 28. Now he's in 28. Well, he's an unrestricted free agent in 28. So, no, it's a club. Excuse me. It says here club option for $15 million, Jonathan. It's a club option for 28. 29 is an unrestricted free agent. It could be a buyout. I mean, it could be the buyout option after that. But this says right here, 15 million bucks, and it says in the red. It says in red. Let me see if you could see this, but club option 28, unrestricted free agent 29. This is for Stanton. Yes, please. Thank you so much, Texas Buckeye. Yeah, exactly. You know, Kenny, we talked about this, and I've talked about this a lot. Like, you know, D Train, I have no idea, but I can't see the Yankees just eating tens of millions of dollars. Okay. Um, I mean, they could agree to it, but why would? Yeah, I doubt they're going to do that. Why would he leave tens of millions on the table, James? I mean, I can't see that happening personally. Brandon, what's good, my man? Yeah. That's how his contract is laid out for the next several years. That's right on spot track. Right on spot track. So we do have a couple more years left. At least 3, potentially 4. 3 guaranteed, 25, 26, 27. Then 20 is a club option, or could be a buyout. Constantly, Yeti, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you too. You guys are just way too generous. You guys are the best. You really, really are. Yeah, Ken. I mean, so they've got one more year of Hicks's contract. He comes off the book next year, and then DJ comes off in 2 years. Then Stanton can come off in 3. So that's essentially how that will work. That's that's not part of the $100 million that's coming off this year. That's in addition to that. So they can have essentially another like 140, 150 million coming off the books. So in total. Richard Lewis, welcome to the 161, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my man. Yeah, Jace, yeah, Aaron Judge, player of the week. Congratulations to him. It's fantastic. Ken, we appreciate you too. You gifted a membership as well. Thank you so much, Ken. See, this is why this place is the best. We have some of the greatest people out here. Ken, Constantly Yeti, Texas Bucket. We have some fantastic people. NFE. Quality people up in here. Nothing but quality people. Brandon, I think Judge plays tomorrow. Yeah, I do think so. Got that right. But yeah, that's right. Yankees too. Richard, man, I appreciate that, man. We do our best to put out stuff for people to enjoy. You know, and like we do, we just keep it straight up, man. Just keep it factual. We don't do propaganda here. So I appreciate all of you that come, no matter what. Common fact is that we're all guys. You guys are legends. That's all I know. You are legends. And then you got stupendous Sunil here, double S. This is a good point too, Michael Ryan. Only 4 teams at or over 500 in NL. Bad for potential trades with only a few teams. Yeah, this is true. This is true too. 88 likes. We need 12 more to get to 100. Let's see if we can do it. Ed Matera, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate your generosity too for the super chats. I always appreciate the generosity, folks. You really, 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 really blow me away. Nice. But yeah, Texas, this is where you're spreading the love here. And I'll help build this channel. So if you haven't subbed, please do. And if you're going to sub here, please sub to the Strike Zone too. I want to try to get my man NFE to 1,000 subs as quickly as possible. I'm on a mission. So if anybody hasn't subscribed here, please do yourself a favor. Sub to here, sub to the Strike Zone. I'm not sure if 4 Train Express is still in here. You got some. You got to subscribe to 3 channels. Those are 3 channels to subscribe to. That's right. The Strike Zone, 4 Train Express, and hopefully 161 River Ave. We all thank you so much. We really, really do. I mean, it's from the bottom of our hearts. Really do. And this is the Strike Zone channel right here. That's the link to right into this channel. You're not going to find better guys than my guys NFE and Massa. Dude, I don't know if that home run ball landed yesterday from Judge. Which lefty would I trade for? Probably Garrett Crochet or probably one of those relievers from the Cardinals or one of those relievers from the Marlins. 634 subs. All right, we get 366 subs gets him to 1,000. So, what would a Jazz Chisholm acquisition look like? Probably have to give him. Probably have to give him a young prospect. Probably Caleb Durbin or Jaron Stern. You got to give him a pitching prospect. Probably 3 prospects for Jazz Chisholm, maybe 4. Jazz Chisholm is a dynamic young player. He's 26 years old. He got several years of control left. So I think it's going to cost a decent amount. And he could replace Gleyber Torres. He really, and he's a dynamic player. He really is. He's got swagger. He's got New York City swagger. Nosebleed, thank you so much as well. Appreciate you as well. You're the best. All right, we need 5 likes to get to 100. Yeah, Chisholm's got 2 more RBers, so you get him for 2 years on the cheap. And he's a good player. He's solid. And he bats lefty. Gives him another speedy lefty in the lineup. And he's got some wheels. He can run. He's got some wheels. Yeah. Well, exactly. We're passionate about the Yankees in these communities, yes. We try to be sensible when we talk, and we respect each other, right? And really, it's important that we treat each other like we want to be treated. Treat people with decency and respect, no matter what. People can disagree, and agree. Doesn't matter. We treat people with respect, and it's important to us. I would not sign Burns next year, Aiden. I wouldn't. I would pass on him. Soto, yes, I would pass on Burns. Chisholm, though, it'd be fun. And honestly, in all candidness, like I think the best they can do right now for Gleyber Torres, if they move him, is probably international money. If you can get that, I mean, they got international money for Billy McKinney, and maybe they can get some for Gleyber Torres too, because they're not going to get like decent prospects or pitching or something like that, unless Cashman pulls a rabbit out of his hat. You never know, but you know. Man, Mike Ryan Ryan's got jokes, huh? Baby shark. Damn right, Ed. Our team, ride or die, baby. Ride or die. Clemenza. Yes. If I can recommend other two channels too, Pinstripe Chronicles and Morning Brew Sports. Hector and Tats and the boys over there. Great people, great content. Really, really great content. Jesse, man, we love you too, man. Appreciate that. I think honestly, Aiden, if they trade Torres, I think they're probably gonna try to trade for Ryan McMahon from the Rockies. I think. I don't know, but I think. I'm not saying they're gonna get him, but I think that they could do that. They could bring up Vivas. He's not hitting, unfortunately, right now, so we definitely need him to get his bat back. But again, like, yeah, I mean, if you want somebody good, Michael, yeah, that's a good point. If you're going to trade Torres, if you want somebody good, you got to give up a good prospect too to go along with Torres. We appreciate you, Richard Lewis. We appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like the bet, if you're gonna, if somebody's willing to give you international prospect money for Torres, you might want to take it. And Arias, I can't see him leaving the Padres now. That was a good trade. I think the Padres are going to be busy at the deadline. I would watch out for those guys. They're going to be quietly good. Ed, man, we appreciate your support, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you sticking with us too, Richard. Yeah. Look, man, Judge was struggling too, Rob. Yeah, exactly. Now he's on pace 58 home runs. He's outer worldly in May. He had a very slow start in April. It was unbelievable. So, like, again, yeah, and Rosarena, I don't. He could get traded to Rosarena. I think he could be somebody who gets moved. Javi, give him a voicemail, baby. Get him, Javi. Get him. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I agree, Kamanza. I honestly think if you can get international money, it's probably the best you can do for them at this point. That's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. Yeah, not strange at all. Had forearm discomfort. They wanted to rest him. Now he's okay. I don't. I'm fine with it. Again, who cares? It's June. You know, and I would agree, Michael Ryan. Something's better than nothing. If you can get international money for Torres, you take it. You take it. Yeah, and Judge is over 300. Yes, he is, Buckeye. Got that right. And yes, they would. There's no doubt about that. Yes. So, yeah. I don't know, Ken. I mean, net getting international money, I think, will be good because they'll get money for the following season. So, and then whatever they get in return, if they somehow make another trade for McMahon and get a net upgrade in offense, I'm okay with that. I really am. McMahon's contract is cheaper than Torres's, so even if they eat some of Torres for the rest of this year, whatever. But I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. In all honesty, so Ed, man, happy early 63, man. Happy early 63, brother. All right. Yeah. I think they are the best 2 and 3 in baseball. Torres and Judge. I mean, Soto and Judge. I think so. You got me. You got me in that one. Yeah. Yeah. Props to Boone for resting, and props to Boone for resting Soto. Even if the Dodgers were in town, who cares? Now Soto's back. So I'd rather him sit for those 3 games than miss him for a month. That's all I'm saying. Manscaped. Buckeyes on fire tonight. All right. Happy 63 to you too, Richard, man. All right. Well, you try to get a team. You try definitely. Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely try to get a team to assume salary. Like if they want to get a team to assume salary, then you attach a good prospect to them. That's how you get a team to assume some salary. So, um, I think watch out for this year's draft. I mean, it's in 2 weeks. Um, I think they're going to spend some of their high picks on corner infielders. They need to because they are light there. They are. No, I think they're going to draft some in corner infielders. And again, it would be smart for them. You gotta get rid of them, and if you damn right, man. Resting those players, man. You can't have it, man. You can't have it. You can't have it, man. But yeah, I mean, Stanton's staying healthy now. They've rested him, and he's on par again. Again, I'll take 35 and 80 ribbies from Stanton. I'll take that. No, I'd probably DH him for this series, Jonathan. In all honesty, let him ease back in. But that's just me. So, pain discovery isn't there when it's running. I would DH him for this. Yeah, and they have to pay it too, Robert. There's no clause that allows them to get out of that contract for Wander Franco. No. That could be. You could be right about that too, Johnny. They want him to get. That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but I do think it could be a combination of the two, for all I know. But I think if Soto was available to play, they would have played him. I think. Yep. Michael. Think about history. Shut off real slow, just like Judge and Erica Ramirez. Smith. Yeah, you got that right. He's on pace for 58 home runs with a historically slow April, which is crazy. They get paid once a month, Robert. They get paid once a month, MLB players. Yep. One check a month. Yep, yep, yep. Big ass checks. Big checks. Uh, he was hitting pretty well before the AL. I don't know if he communicated it to Boone before. I have no idea. But who cares if they sat him during the LA series? Who cares? I know I don't. Mm. Yeah, Buck, exactly. I'm gonna rest him in it. They want to pay a healthy Soto, that's for damn sure. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Cole, Efros, yeah, Birdie. We have some good reinforcements coming, and whoever the Yankees add, maybe at the deadline, is going to be on top of that. So I'll take it. And again, this is one of Rodon's better starts as the Yankee too. He was good tonight. 7 innings of one-run ball. Yeah, and they did play small ball, which they needed to do. So this offense is good enough to hold the team down. This offense is good enough to play small ball, even without some guys in the lineup. This goes to show they've added some depth that they haven't had before. You know, I'll take that. Yeah. And again, I'll definitely take it, man. Bronx Bunters, yeah, man. Yeah. Like they gotta if they somehow play each other in the World Series, and I do think the NLCS is probably gonna be Phillies Dodgers. That's gonna be a hell of a series. I think that's what it's going to be. You know, I don't think they had the players Wink that were skilled enough to deviate from analytics the way they needed them to deviate from. That's my guess. Like Soto can, he doesn't need analytics to be as good as he is. right? Like they didn't have that in the last several years. They really didn't. You know? Yeah, man. The D-backs are struggling too, Clemenza. Surprising me, but they are. 13 different stadiums, Kevin. Nice, dude. I like it. Touring, touring America in the baseball stadium. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Is Soto the one that stirs the drink, or is it Judge? I think. Good question. I think. I think Judge is probably the MVP of the Yankees, but Soto's the MVP of the American League right now. And I would agree too, Montgomery. Yep. Yep. Just in time. Yep. He struggled, but I could see him picking things up. And he was with a good team too. You it's not Campbell. Damn, he's been all 30. That's cool. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Judge and Soto, different types of players. Yeah, they are. They are. Perfect complement to each other. Just yeah, I gotta get some rest. I'm gonna wrap it up in a second. So I've had a long 2 weeks. So I'm building a company right now, and with some people, and I'm working long days and nights. And I get up early to do my workouts and my training before I start the day. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, oh, okay, gets all the foul ball. Oh, okay, I know you're talking about Wink. I know you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. The Phillies have they've got a good starting rotation. Yep. I think don't be surprised if Rizzo sits a couple more days. Honestly, Kevin, like, don't be surprised. You could DH him too and give him a half a day or whatnot. Soto and Judge better than Ortiz. I mean, Ortiz and who? Manny? Well, this is their first year together. I mean, Ortiz and Manny did it for like 7 or 8 years. That was a historic duo. But we have the ability to be as good or better. They were also juicing Ortiz and Manny too. We're not. So I do like that. I do. But it's true, Texas. It's true, Buckeye. Yeah, like a puzzle with all the pieces in the box. That's right, man. That's right. Yeah, I like small. I like when the Yankees play small ball too. It's just it's. I would agree with that too, Richard. The Phillies rotation in the NL. Yep. Watch out for the Phillies. I have a feeling they're gonna add a big bat at the deadline. I think they're gonna add a big bat. So it definitely makes everybody better. That's right. He's rubbed off on everybody that's in his team. His impact's been. I can't understate. I can't say how impactful it's been. It's just crazy. Can't emphasize it enough. Volpe could sit too. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to give him a day off. Yeah, 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 Jesse, man, that's it, baby. Gotta buckle down, put head to the grindstone, just keep rolling. You know, trying to do it. No, it's got to get out there and bust it every day. Appreciate you, Jesse. Yeah, Soto definitely makes his whole team better. He makes his whole team better. I don't think I don't think it was the right fit last year at the Padres, but I think it's much better fit here with the Yankees. I really do, and I wouldn't be surprised if they both got a day off either. Like I would not because you could play DJ at second right now, so you really could. Yep. But I'll leave you at that, gang. I want to wrap it. I'm going to go take a quick shower and get to bed. But the Yankees, baby, 4-2. Take the first game against the Royals. Now let's take a look really quickly and see who's pitching tomorrow. We took down the Royals ace today, Seth Lugo, which is fantastic. Now let's see. Tuesday. Tomorrow they play 8:10 p.m. again. Marcus Stroman is 5-2 against Brady Singer, who's 4-2. Another decent, another decent pitching matchup tomorrow. So this is true too. All back, and I think I'm gonna feel the same way about Soto too. How these guys are so freaking good. Yeah, yeah. Donaldson being, I would agree. Their chemistry has gotten better without him. I agree. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to you. Thank you so much for your support. Hit the likes on the way up if you haven't done that yet. Please make sure you sub to this channel and Strike Zone and the Fortran Express and the Chronicles. Like these are the channels you definitely want to be subscribed to so that you don't miss anything. I want you to be tied into the family circle. Okay, and I'm missing the shift um, and Morning Brew Sports. Those are the gang. That's the gang right there. But have a great night. Love you all. Go Yankees. See you tomorrow.